Good evening, everyone. Okay, it's late for me, but I thought before I went to bed, I wanted to recap a trade I just stopped out at a loss because it's kind of interesting and there's probably some good lessons to learn from it. Um, so it was on BNB, and the main thing to note is BNB is kind of rallying as Bitcoin is rejecting. And I have a Bitcoin short, and I have a short on Ape still, and some other alts are rejecting with Bitcoin, but BNB is not. And so I'll just go over the setup really quickly. It was the idea of swing failuring this high, so moving up, grabbing the liquidity above it, and rejecting below it into this ascending channel. And there's an idea above here that I'll go over, but first I'll go over this. And so the idea was, let's go to a lower time frame here. First, we came up and we just double topped there, and we got this initial rejection. And so this is my setup. I basically shorted this 786. We got this rejection, and I said, I'll just redraw it really quick. As price was rejecting, I said, probably what I'll do is if we push up into this channel, I'll probably add if we swing failure this high and just put my stop loss above the highs, because my initial stop loss was actually up here. When I took this trade, someone asked if I thought BNB would go higher. I said, I don't know. There's actually a better level up here, but we're getting a reaction here, a rejection, a swing failure of a major pivot. So I'm going to trade it. And we got this reaction. And so I took some profits off the position, but I ended up just manually watching price action and not closing it on this pump. And then I decided to add one more time at this 786 retracement. So I added here, and then I added here, which we got nice reaction and pivots. But then as price started pushing up, I just had to make the decision to close this position at a loss. And what can be challenging is, even though you could start thinking like, doesn't it have to come down because Bitcoin is dumping? Why is BNB going up? It doesn't. Don't altcoins move with BNB? Ape is, and FTM was, but I'm not short FTM, by the way. I'm waiting for higher. But anyways, I just decided, hey, it looks like we're driving up towards this, and I just have to cut that position. It might reject right after I close it. I think we were somewhere like 1.3% above my initial entry. And I ended up probably taking about a 1% loss in total. Actually, I'm interested in trading this, so I want to wrap up this video really quick. I am actually interested in now shorting this level. And that's kind of the, benefit of using risk management is it doesn't bother me to open a position off a new idea if I've got stopped out. But anyways, it's just one of these situations where you have an idea, the idea is not working, and you have to cut the position. You can't just keep holding it thinking it has to come down because Bitcoin's going down or some other reason. The initial idea was a swing failure of this high way over here into this channel. I gave it a little bit of leeway, but clearly this wasn't happening, right? We were claiming that level and we weren't losing it. We weren't breaking down with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was showing bearish divergences up here. So it's like, hey, this looks like we could break down, but I just decided to cut it. So anyways, that is a good lesson. It's not wrong to take a loss in trading. It's wrong to take really bad losses where you just let trades get away from you because you can't get out of the trade because you think, your idea is invalidated, but you're just stuck in the trade because you think price needs to come down. And even if you think it needs to reject here, like if I say I trade this, well, even this idea could get invalidated. And what if you're short from here? And now you're like, well, your stop's up here and you think there needs to be a rejection. You start moving through it, you start moving your stop, and all of a sudden you've taken this massive loss because two ideas didn't work and you couldn't accept that that was maybe the case. So anyways, I thought I'd make a quick video because I think it was interesting. But I am going to stop this video because I am possibly going to trade this idea. All right, I hope you guys have a good night.